Welcome to Far Cry 3. We start out in a group with a bunch of daredevils jumping out of a plane onto an island, partying and shit. We briefly get introduced to our characters before, oh shit, we've been kidnapped by pirates. This is Voss, probably the most badass antagonist out of all the Far Crys. Anyways, he leaves, we escape with our very convenient brother who knows army shit, I guess. You gotta crouch through this whole section. If you stand up once, you get caught, which how the fuck do these dumb-ass pirates not see us anyways? Whatever. I stumbled into my own paradise, and dumbass who got us through this whole thing without ever getting caught picked the one area that everyone could see us. How the fuck did you not notice this? Whatever, I teased him a little when blood was squirting out of him. Voss gave me 30 seconds to run, big mistake, because I got away on accident by falling into a river. But this guy saved me and for some reason gave me a tattoo, like, the fuck? I tried to kill him and he tried to kill me and now we're buddies. He introduces us to his village, then gives me money to buy a gun. This motherfucker is putting a lot of trust into someone he just pulled out of a river. Anyways, we fix a radio tower. He says, "Good job!" Then tells us to go kill some animals and shit to make me a new sack. Whenever I got back, one of the pirates calls a phone I stole.
"Hey, fuck nugget, I got the white bitch. I'm taking her to the trap. Come now."
And instead of just hanging up or some shit, I started yelling about Lisa, alerting all of them. Fucking dumbass character. It's not hard to take out the pirates, but Doo-Doo Brains escaped in the woods and turns out was rescued by this guy. We'll call him Dr. DMT. Dr. DMT, who I might add is currently tripping balls off shrooms right now, says Lisa has been poisoned and needs to go find a magic mushroom that'll save her. That or give her a good time. The cave is underwater and we wind up stepping on ketamine mushrooms that squirts its load at us, causing us to trip balls. This shit shed defies the laws of everything, and we find the mushroom and take this one tiny ass little mushroom. Like, what the fuck? Why wouldn't you start filling your fucking pockets with that shit? It was so hard to get. Whatever. The doctor is ecstatic that we got it and starts lacing Lisa's ibuprofen. I ask if our friends could stay there. He's like, "Fuck no, bitch." But when Lisa asks, he's like, "Oh, how could I ever say no to my queen?" Anyways, Tattoo Guy says if we liberate these outposts and listen to the radio, we might be able to find our friends. But the catch is you have to use stealth through the whole thing, which wasn't even that hard. I did the whole thing, and whenever dipshit called me telling me to come back to the village, I fast traveled there and the mission failed itself. So I had to do all that shit over again. And that fuckwad finishes dialogue, where he says that Bossy Boy isn't happy with us and tells us to go back to the village. Dickwad knows a place where they might have intel on where one of our friends is being held, but we gotta be stealthy because there's alarms in this place. Not very hard to clear out, and our friend is being held for ransom at Pirates Cove. So go there, stealthily take out the butt pirates, and it was a ruse. Our friend is not there. But after trying to leave, we get our shit rocked and kidnapped by Voss. The whole gang is together, but we're tied up and Voss is pouring gas all over us. He has some badass dialogue.
"My sister is a cunt. Ah!"
Voss puts a lighter in our shirt pocket. Remember this for later. He lights us on fire, the floor collapses, and we have to escape this burning building. Keep in mind, we're soaked in fucking gasoline. Like, do you know how flammable that shit is? How the fuck? Never mind. We save the bitch, and this part made me laugh, just them lifelessly falling down a bunch of scaffolding. The building blows up, and we make our great escape. We get to blow up a bunch of people with our infinite grenade launcher. That's convenient. Oh, and this bitch is driving like 12 miles per hour the entire time. Like, press the fucking gas. God damn. We escape. She's all like, "Oh my god, you killed people. I want to go home." Wah. We take her back to Dr. DMT's cave, and Fart Brain number 1 is trying to fix this piece of shit boat with like 500 fucking holes in it. Like, a slight breeze would blow this thing away, and the only thing she has to fix it is like a fucking ratchet. Whatever, it's video game logic. I guarantee she'll fix it. Dennis the dumbass calls us saying in order to get the strength to find our friends, we have to meet Citra for some reason. She's a crazy bitch and tells us to fuck off, but for some reason feels sympathy because Voss took our brother. She gives us some lean to sip on. There's so many drugs in this game. I love it. Anyways, we get faded and find out we need to go find a man in a white suit in a town called Bad Town. It's not called Bad Town because the people are bad. It's called Bad Town because it's a shitty, sad excuse for a town. Anyways, we sit down for a card game in perfect fucking timing because the exact guy we're looking for prances on into the place. We fucking slaughter the guys playing cards. At least I think. I don't know nor care how to play them. We gotta follow Fuck Nugget to his house, and oh, does this mission suck ass. You get too close and you fail. And he's literally walking slower than a crawling fucking baby. Anyways, we get inside and he's like, "Tell me who the fuck you are before I blow this whole place up." He doesn't have that accent, but whatever. We meet him in the basement. He's like the second or third best character in this. Douche Canoe is or was an undercover agent that now just does his own shit wherever. He orders us to, this one hurts, burn down a weed field to get Voss's boss to come to the island so he can get intel on him or some shit. Anyways, I lit heaven on fire, and back at Shit Town, we found out this guy named Rongo, Rongo. Yes, Rongo. May know where, God, I don't remember any of their names. I'm really bad at this. Shitnip. There. He may know where Shitnip is, but Rongo is being held captive at a concentration camp with a bunch of mines everywhere. We help him get back to his, I don't even want to call it a house. We get back to his shanty where he takes his sweet fucking time getting some paperwork that tells us where Shitnip is. Shitnip is about to be sold into slavery and we gotta go get him. You gotta shoot all the bad guys with a sniper and clear a safe path to the helicopter. And after getting blown the fuck up, the second attempt went nice. Kill a bad guy on a boat chase, then we take him back to Dr. DMT's cave and he's like, holy fucking shit, man, I'm so high, I'm tripping balls. Our bitch wants us to stay there, like fuck no. Anyways, Willis found out who Riley was sold to. I think Riley's the last friend we gotta go get. Some dude named Buck bought him and our character says this weird ass thing.
So his name is Buck, and he likes to
I don't understand why they put that in there, but fuck it. Buck is at a bar in Bad Town and he's like, oh,
So you want your friend back? Well, you gotta get me this.
it's a sword that we had vision of earlier. I don't think I mentioned it. It was when we were geeked on Lean. Anyways, in order to find the sword, we gotta get the compass that'll lead us to it. It's on a boat full of a bunch of pirates, and when we try to hack the computer, that bitch goes boom, and then the boat starts sinking, so we gotta swim out of it. And how the fuck are we holding our breath for this long? There's no fucking way. Also, that's not how that works. Fucking dumbasses. We wind up washed out on the shore with a compass and somehow Buck is there. And he walks away and watch this. Nah. Where the fuck did he go? He just vanished. This man is a fucking witch. A witch. Anyways, we meet back up with him at another cave where somehow he knew where it was. He gives us a short history lesson. He does this like every damn time, by the way. Anywho, I'm just gonna skip over most of the cave shit. There's a lot of it. We essentially just keep finding more and more pieces of the compass that'll lead us to the sword. Eventually, we find the cave where it's at, give him the sword, and find Dumbass, which I'm pretty sure Buck was raping the fuck out of him. But anyways, Buck won't let us leave. He finds us too attractive. So we have this cool-ass duel where the whole environment has changed and shit. This game is actually really cool. I would definitely recommend playing it. Anyways, we meet back up at the cave. Dumbass says Riley, the last fucker we have to get, is dead apparently, but instead of saying fuck it and going home, we want revenge. Our bitch tries to talk us out of it, but we're like, fuck you, bitch, I'm a strong, independent man. Oh, and I took a pill and relived one of my past memories. Cool ass thing to add to the game. Talked to Riley where I lost all respect for him after he wouldn't let me hit the joint.
Let me hit the fucking spliff, you bitch.
We go to Citrus Palace and give her the knife. She tells us some boring ass backstory. I don't know what she said. I was on my phone. Then Dennis comes running at us saying there's an ambush and we have to go stop them. So we stop them. 10 out of 10 script writing. Wow. We go to rescue the refugees from the cargo truck, but BAM! Jump scare. It's Voss. Voss has some badass dialogue. I'm just gonna try to like reenact it real quick.
Have I ever told you about the definition of insanity? Doing the exact same thing over and over, thinking it will be different. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Then he throws us into a pit of water, but he got a 10 in English and an F in Boy Scout, so we untie his knot in like 3 seconds, kill everyone at this camp, and head to a chopper.
Fly, bitch, fly!
But we get shot down by an RPG, crash, and survive. I'm actually convinced this guy is invincible. Voss comes over to us like,
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
and shoots us in the chest. Roll credits, but wait, there's an Alice in the Wonderland quote. We're still alive, damn it. We wake up in a pit of bodies, like this is fucking hell. I scared the shit out of these people admiring the people pile. And remember that lighter Voss put in our shirt a while back? Well, apparently we never took it out because Voss's bullet hit that. So Voss saved our life, technically. The power of 10 luck, ladies and gentlemen. Dennis pulls a buck and just fucking vanishes. I go to meet up with Citra and she's like, here, drink this. It's literally fucking poison. It makes me trip balls and fight this big ass demon. I thought this was cool at first, but around the 100th time of hitting the fucking thing with an arrow and it not registering, this blows ass. Citra is fucking me without consent. This is rape. I'm now the leader of the Rocky Yacht and it's time to kill Voss. We go to his base, take out a fuck ton of enemies. Keep in mind, I have like 3 bullets to my name. We get to Voss and he stabs us in the chest, but I guess not because we're still alive. Whatever. We have a duel and stab him multiple times and he does this creepy ass shit. We get back to Citra and we tell her we're staying on the island. She's happy, but now we gotta go tell our friends. They're not happy, but womp womp, I guess. Now we must fly to Hoyt's island to infiltrate him and kill him. We go to fly with Willis and he gives us a time limit to get to him, then calls us up crying that he's being attacked by pirates and to hurry up. Like, bitch, you were about to leave me, but now you need me? Fuck you. We fight off swarms of enemies and get into this piece of shit plane where we skydive to Hoyt's island. Willis told us to find a guy named Sam that used to work with Hoyt and that may help us get to him. We play a poker game. I think it's poker. I don't know how the fuck to play poker. I think I won. I got $100. We whistle the Star Spangled Banner and Sam knows that we mean business. Outside he aims a gun down my throat and we're like, whoa, pal. Willis sent me.
Oh dear, how is that rapscallion?
And then Sam does this shit. I'm getting real sick and tired of this shit. Like, where the fuck are these guys going? Even Jason says this shit.
Where did he go?
Yes, Jason. Where the fuck did he go? We meet Sam in his apartment and tell him we want to kill Hoyt. He's like, oh, yep, that's gonna be hard, but fuck it, let's do it. He tells us to go steal some clothes off some guys, so that means stealth mission. Yay. You gotta sneak past a bunch of retards and get on this boat where you murder a guy for his outfit to disguise yourself. Then go to a meeting where we find Mr. Hoyt, who is lighting some guy in a cage on fire. Now Sam and I go to a drug field that the pirates took over and planted bombs everywhere. We disable them and take back the base for Hoyt to get on his good side. Sam said, good job. Is that a good German accent? Sam's German, by the way. He also said there's a roll sheet that we're gonna need at a minefield, so we gotta go get that. We get there, blow the truck up, get the paper, don't die while skydiving, and now we gotta go talk to the man himself. He's a bit crazy and winds up blowing up a boat full of people he captured. Here, I'll reenact it. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. He sends us to go torture a prisoner he captured in the basement, and what do you know, it's our dearest brother. But Hoyt doesn't know that, so we gotta torture him, which I took great joy in. Hoyt invites us to some poker, and the second he turns his back, we start plotting how to kill him loud as fuck. Like, how the hell does he not hear this shit? But before we play poker, we have to shut down Hoyt's satellite dish so he won't be able to communicate with anyone when we kill him. In this mission, you have— oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Holy fuck! In this mission, you have to kill a bunch of fucks and plant C4 on the satellite dish. Wouldn't have been so bad if it didn't crash right at the fucking end of the mission and make me do the whole fucking thing over again. Fuck you, Ubisoft, you fucking whores. One last mission before we get to the big cheese. We have to blow up all these fuel lines while Sam sits in the car and shoots them. Except he's just a fucking safety hazard at this point, so I left his ass behind. We blow them all up and watch this. Yeah, he doesn't just fucking vanish. You know, I'm starting to really like this guy. I hope nothing bad happens to him. Anyways, poker time. Still don't know what the hell is going on. Our plan is whenever Sam says deal, he's gonna stab Hoyt. Ah, fuck. I was just starting to like him. Hoyt takes our finger and we fight in a duel similar to Voss's and turn his head into a cross joint. And now Mr. Hoyt is dead. Revenge successfully accomplished. Now we gotta go get our brother Riley, who Hoyt just sold. He's at an airport, heavily guarded, kind of like one last boss battle. I also had like no ammo, so this shit sucked. We get to a helicopter and dipshit flies as slow as humanly possible while we shoot some guys, and that same music from earlier is playing. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. And we fly back to Dr. DMT's house, but he's been raided by the temple soldiers and dies. Anyways, we go to the temple where Citra blows fentanyl into her face and we walk the path of the warrior, get fucking jump scared and pick up a blade, and we are given the choice to slit our friends' throats and join Citra or help them. I'm not a bitch, so I help them, but Devin got big mad for this and tries to stab us, but Citra gets in the way, not letting him, and is like, don't leave me, Jason. Too bad, bitch, and then she dies. Roll credits. Great game. Great game. I give it 3 fars out of 3 cries. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum ba da bum bum bum.